What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Burndown YouTube channel. Welcome back to the hour a day segment over here, where we are just sneaking up on uninstalling an engine and transmission in the Maliboom. So I have a bunch of changes I'd like to do to this thing. I'm going to send a transmission. Hopefully, I'm working on trying to get shipping rates to Florida for Ryan Jans to put together a 480E for this thing. I have another one over there that I can use for mock-up, so we're going to do that. But I got to get the engine and transmission out so we can start making room on the tunnel. So the thing is, I've got a power glide. The 480E is much bigger, so we have to pull everything out and start making some room to put the big stuff in there. On top of that, once we get all this out, I think I'm gonna have to pull the computer and all this stuff because we got to cut and weld, and I don't want to ruin any of my computer or any of that fun stuff. So first things first, so let's see if we can finally sneak the motor and transmission out of here. I got a lot of stuff out. We'll give you guys a recap. We'll pull this hood off and get cranking. So here is how far we got yesterday. And right at the end of the video, I was talking a bunch of smacks, like, oh, I'll just empty this thing so we're ready to go tomorrow. Well, I didn't, in true Dane fashion. So we're gonna make a mess and then we'll roll around in the water. It's gonna be wonderful. So first things first, we'll empty this, pull the rad, get the rest of this off intake, hot side, then we should be able to hook up to this thing, pull some mounts, and I got the transmission mount lines down there. She should be free. So let me mess with some of that stuff, and then hopefully we get free Willy. Well, trying to put it in the bucket, but since we're trying to do the hour a day thing, we're just gonna let it rip. It's just clean water, so it's like 100 out today roughly. Hopefully it dries quick. Maybe we can air dry it. If not, we'll just throw a blanket or something down and roll around in the muck. Trying to get life done, not watch buckets fill slowly. So one of the other changes we're doing is this guy. This is my air-to-air intercooler. And it's funny because I got lazy, made the brace, made all the fasteners. And then when it came time to mount the bottom ones, I don't want to make it bolt-on, so I just welded these to this, right? Well, now I can't get this thing out without taking the grill out, which is kind of a pain. So we're just gonna cut these because I'm not gonna need them anyway. So I had to re-bolt the top back in so it didn't fall on me. But it'll be interesting to weigh this thing versus the water to air one I got on the shelf, because this thing, it's heavy for what this thing is, man. This is a chunk of aluminium. So let me pull this out of here. All right, we got this Mamma Jamma out. I had to loosen the grill and move it forward because I wasn't able to get in there to cut those. So now that that's out of the way, I can just put a little solder on here and wick whack. But we are trying to take this apart, so let me keep rolling. We'll get all this stuff off, intake these guys, then we should be looking pretty good. Well, it's taking quite a while to get here with the hour a day strategy, but one of the big reasons we do this too is because it is midweek and we're gonna get this thing out of here today. If I would have waited till Saturday or like Sunday, it would chew up majority of the day, and that's all you'd have done. Instead, we can move on to other things, and I'm not really chewing up a ton of time. I still have time for family, I still have time to edit videos, so life is good. It makes it easier when you can do it like this. I know it's not always feasible, but when you can, put the effort in. So let's pull Free Willy out of here, and then I'll give myself some time to clean up. I'll give you a look at all the parts we have scattered everywhere. But I got the jack underneath. I just have to jack it up, pull the cross member out, and we should be able to Free Willy, and we'll be on the home stretch. The Eagle has landed. Made a little bit of a mess. That's my MO. So, yeah. Here she is. Look at all that room for activity. It's crazy when you put that thing in there. It's like, I mean, this car does have a lot of room anyway, but it is amazing when you take everything out what kind of space you have to work with. So that is it. We got it out, an hour a day. Pretty excited. I'm not going to bother and bore you guys watching me clean up, so we can kind of go over the plan, I guess, maybe next video. But ultimately, transmission is going to my boy Reed. Motor's going to get taken apart. I don't need to take it apart right now. Still waiting on some other parts for that, so we'll just bag it up, stuff in the corner. Same thing with the transmission. This thing is good to go. I'd like Reed to go through it himself. So I'm not responsible for the build, but if he feels comfortable throwing it in his car, that's really up to him. So, and then I think what we'll do pretty soon here is all the wires need to go to get boxed up. All this stuff down here, we're gonna be cutting and fitting things, so the trans lines, that tunnel is gonna get opened up. So we got a ton and a half of work to do, but Rome wasn't built in a day. I appreciate all the new people on here for following along. I hope you guys are enjoying, and then tomorrow we're gonna go get remotivated. It is track day. Usually on Thursdays they run, so I'm gonna take the boy, and we're gonna take an afternoon off of doing this and go remember why we put in all the hard work and effort, so we can watch some other people do some smoky burnouts, do some racing, have some fun, and then that's gonna give us the motivation we need to keep on pressing through. You guys, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. Till next time, I'm out.